anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Ooh, yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't use it anymore. The cold black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Appreciate them. And welcome to the stream. Hope y'all are having a great day. Let me know in the comments how your day's going and if you got any song requests. Knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Alright, that was some Guns N' Roses, and up next we've got Margaritaville. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm just opening up this live stream actually on my laptop so I can see where your comments are. Hey, we've passed our 1.5k subscriber count. I didn't even realize that. I was at 1.49 last time I checked. So thank you everybody who's subscribed. Big shout out to the new subscribers. And just clicking on my channel here. Ooh, we got 474 views exactly yesterday and the day before. That is very bizarre. 748 the day before, and then we've been at a lower, maybe 160 range before that. So not a whole lot of views, but I got 1.11k views on February 15th. That was probably a day I did a longer live stream. Let's see, I'm at 655k views, 423 videos, and 8.5k views. Oh, I see. It shows lifetime versus the last 30 days. All right, let's click on this subscriber. Okay, it looks like I got 10 new subscribers 2 days ago, and another 10 2 days before that. And I had a streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 days in a row of one new subscriber per day. I'm gonna have to go dive into these stats because I do like stats. I think they're very interesting. And there's a lot to be learned that way. But I'm pulling up this stream right here and muting it. And let's see what y'all are saying. Thank you. We have a whole bunch of comments in here already. Lil Ms. Goth, thank you. I appreciate the comments, and I saw you in Dan's stream earlier today, so I actually didn't see the best part of his stream where he was actually on it, but I saw his little pre-stream banner going and stopped in and dropped it a comment. We've got the deal for real and the deal for real. It just said it's the deal for real twice. You wrote your name twice. I don't know if you knew that. You probably knew that. But if you didn't, now you know. And thanks for all these compliments, everybody. RPG Gaming. Great. Oh yeah, we've got a reaction request for some more G-Dragon. I will do some more G-Dragon reactions sometime soon, hopefully. I've got it set up now where I can just sit over there and play from my TV, and that way I can react without doing the entire editing process of moving the file from my camera to the computer and then dragging in the file of the original video and then syncing them up, because that entire process did take a few hours per video, and it's definitely nice to have this little bit of a setup over here where I can do my reactions quicker and easier. So I'll be doing some reactions soon. I've got 3 gigs coming up this weekend that I'm a bit stressed about, since these are kind of my first 3 like normal gigs, I guess, of the season. And so I'm brushing up on all my old music that I've forgotten how to play. So I've got those coming up, and I'm also sick at the moment. Actually went to urgent care today and got some medication for the flu. So I'm just kind of in survival mode at the moment, but once I have a free moment to just breathe, I'm gonna make some reaction videos, and my last one got almost 1,000 views. So thank you for everybody who watched it, and I'm hoping to get some more of those going and be a little bit more consistent about it. All right, let's see. Play the Hanukkah song, and then 4 angry faces. All right, Lesser. That was a very angry request. I'm not sure if I know the Hanukkah song. I've played Hava Nikila. I don't think that's a Hanukkah specific song though. That's just something I've played at weddings. Yeah, D9 radio time. That's brilliant. I should start doing that, and then I can stream my own music. And I'm actually in the process of recording a number of albums at the moment, so I'm gonna have a lot of new music coming out soon, so I could start doing stuff like that. Jeremy says, bro, calm down. This is a calm stream. Thanks, Jeremy. And I hope that this is a fairly calm stream with some nice music. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy. And little Miss Goth says, I'm excited and loving life. I'm glad that you're excited and loving life. We definitely need more of that in today's world. This is great to catch Ryan streaming. Yes, it's great to be here streaming. This one's going to be a bit shorter because of my sickness, but I do need to rehearse pretty urgently. So I'm going to run through a few of these songs that I'll be playing a lot as we move into the busy season for gigs. But this next one is called Margaritaville. And if you're watching from home, which I assume all of you are, feel free to sing along, bob your head, tap your toe, and enjoy the music. There we go. Watching the Sunday, all of the stew is covered in oil. Strumming our 6th string on my front porch swing. Smelling the shrimp and beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but a brand new tattoo. But she's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How we got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker song. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it could be my fault. Step on a hot pie, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. With booze in the blender, and soon it'll render. That frozen concoction helps me gone. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kid, singing songs about the Southland. I miss old family once again, I think it's a sin. I heard old Neil sing about her. I heard old Neil put her down. I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, but I'm coming home to you. Birmingham, they love the governor. Boo, 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 yeah, we all did what we could do. The Watergate does not buy the sun. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, but I'm coming home to you. Muscle Shoals has got the swampers. We all did what you could do. Lord, they get me off so much. They pick me up when I'm feeling blue. How about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. All right, I'm calling that one Sweet Home Shred Alabama. And catch up on these comments real quick. Pausing that. Thank you for all these comments. I've fallen behind. Thanks, little Miss Goth. Sear, I see you. I see all of those emojis that you're sending. I appreciate that. I won the tickets from a radio station for beating Air Sea Battle on Atari 2600 at an event. It was awesome. Holy smokes. Wait, I should read these in order because I don't even know which tickets you won. When I start at the bottom, let me start at the top. All right, feel better soon. Lots of healing energy to you, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I do need it. Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. Yes. I actually saw Jimmy Buffett's band last year, and they still tour without him. It was a great show. It was really cool. So this big outdoor amphitheater near the Gulf Coast. Several years back, I had free tickets to his show. That makes sense. Couldn't go, so I gave them to a friend. Oh, okay, and then they had a blast. So stoked for that. Very cool. Yeah, as somebody that has seen his band, but not necessarily him, I can say that at least his band is really awesome and well worth it. So I'm sure your friends appreciated the free tickets. That must have been really fun for them. John, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, I'm going to be cruising through a few more of these songs here. And next on the list, we've got... I'm going to skip that one. Let's try this one. I'm going to try it. I don't know the chords super well off the top of my head. We're going to try it. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather around her. Fires and flames straight to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, I hear her voice in the morning hour when she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Take Me Home, Country Roads. And a little more John Denver. This one is Sunshine on My Shoulders. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. And if I had a song that I could sing you, I'd sing a song, make you feel this way. I have the day, thank you, that I could give you. I'd give to you the day just like today. Shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. All right, yes. John Denver is the guy that got me into country, if this counts as country. John Denver would be some great road music for driving around in the 80s. I would love to have that experience. I was born a little too late. I think Dan and I share a love of retro stuff, particularly from the 70s and the 80s. Yeah, let's do it. I gotta find my chords though. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. And now I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. 'Cause I've got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Ah, but she can't take you anyway. You don't know how to go. And I get a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. That was good. Freebird. Okay, I will play Freebird actually. I see that request. I'll get there later. I'm gonna respond to these before I play that. Thank you all for these comments. It's always fun getting a little feedback while doing these live streams. I mainly do these live streams because I'm practicing anyway, and I have to go through these songs, and so I figured I might as well entertain the good people of the internet while I kind of fumble my way through these. Since I'm not getting paid to be here, it's not like an official gig, I can kind of goof around and mess up a lot more. But also, making it a live stream kind of elevates it, where it adds a certain level of pressure and accountability that helps me to build up to doing my bigger shows where I'm actually in person in front of people. And, you know, selling the show and having to actually pitch it and make sure that everybody feels like they get their money's worth and that I'm doing the best entertainment I can do. So thank you for being my guinea pigs and watching these live streams with me. And this has a weird issue where I'm not able to zoom in and scroll, and I can barely see the writing from here. But I do see it. Jeremy, Little Miss Goth, still here, commenting a bunch. Thank you, I appreciate all these comments. And thumbs up from William79, thank you. Jeremy True. And Roses, welcome. Good song, I remember this from back in the day. Very cool. Yes, Freebird, like I said, I will play that tonight. I can pull that one up. That one's gonna help me get my fingers warmed up for my upcoming gigs. That one's a pretty intense solo. One can be rough on the hands. Just because of how long it is. Johnny Cash's Walk the Line, no, but I do have Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. I'll add that to the list too. We've got Ring of Fire and Freebird on deck. Moonlight Feels Right by Starbuck. Good song. Roses, I don't know that song, but I appreciate the request. I'll have to look that song up later. Smoke on the Water. Smoke on the Water. So Smoke on the Water is kind of notorious for taking down and flagging YouTube videos that use it. So I try to avoid that riff because once you play it, you usually lose your video. It gets pulled from YouTube. So there's a lot of weird, interesting little like references to that you'll see if you watch Guitar Lessons on here. Could I Have This Dance by Anne Murray? I also don't know that. Are these folk songs? I probably like it. I actually am probably overdue to get into a good folk round. And thank you for all of these hearts. I see like one heart coming through every second over there. They're just flying out. So thank you everybody who sent these. Appreciate it. That's really cool. Feeling the love. All right. Just thinking of music stores selling guitars, not allowing that song to be played usually. Yes. Smoke on the Water, yeah. The one I think of with the music store thing is from Wayne's World reference, they've got the no stairway sign in the window. He played like 3 notes and an employee came and stopped him. No, stay away. All right. Wow, these comments are flying in. I can't even stay up. Keep up. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna jump to Johnny Cash. Let me go find that one. And Johnny Ray, welcome. JJ Cal, I'm not familiar. Great, okay. Let's go find this. Johnny Cash. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Trumpet solo. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Taste of the love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 thank you, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, 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 the ring of fire. Those are some low notes. All right, we got Freebird next. I'm from Milano. Welcome, Johnny from Milano. Great one for sure. Indeed. Bravo. Bravissimo. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, little Miss Goth. And Schrodinger. Can you please do some classic Green Day song? I do know some classic Green Day songs, so yeah, I can. But first, I'm going to play another request. Somebody beat you to it and requested a very long song called Freebird. So we're going to make our way through that one first, which is great because that was another one I actually did have to practice for this weekend. Let's see, country songs from Roses. Okay, great. No worries, my man. Okay. And yippee! Yippee! Wahoo! Nice. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm about caught up. If I miss any of your comments, just send it again and I will get them when I get there. And Jeremy, you have a message restricted. Let's see. you might need to reword it. So there are a lot of false flags on here, so sometimes that's all you got to do. And jumping into Freebird, here we go. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? 'Cause I must be traveling on now. There's too many places I've gotta see. If I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. By and by, baby, it's just sweet love. Know this feeling I can't change. So please don't take it so badly. The Lord knows I'm to blame. So if I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can change. Lord help me, I can't change. Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free, bird, yeah. Thank you for all the hearts. Something like that. All right. Hey, next we got some more country. Let me pause this though before I play that one. Holy smokes! Thank you for all these emojis. I'm back on YouTube and all I see are just a whole bunch of emojis in every single direction. We have hands of every color doing every kind of gesture that is appropriate for the internet. We have snails with confetti coming out of their faces. We have an invisible owl face with hearts for eyes. Wow, thank you everybody. That was definitely not my best take on that song. That was rusty, but to my credit, I haven't played that song since last year, even though that was only maybe a couple months ago. So yeah, I definitely got to brush up on that one, but that's why I do these live streams. So that was great, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as I go through the process. That song was Freebird, Schrodinger, and that is a very commonly requested song while performing, especially since I'm more of a guitar player than a singer. And so when I play, I get requested to play Freebird a lot. It's just kind of a thing you do at a concert. You yell, Freebird! And most bands that I know of, at least, don't like it when you do that. But for me, I'm different. I love it. I know how to play it, so I'm like, hey, I'll play it. And I love the song too. It was one of those songs where it really opened my mind to what the guitar is capable of. I was like, this guitar just totally transformed the song from this chill ballad into this crazy, intense emotional experience so that the guitar speaks through the notes. So I was like playing that one. I wonder if you're gonna play the Freebird solo. Eto'o, Jeremy, Joe, Mick Rango, hell yeah. All right, great. It looks like y'all are making friends with each other in the comments too. That is what I love to see. I am trying to make this more of a community. I don't want to just be a channel about me talking about whatever, playing whatever. I want this to be a way that people, like-minded people, can connect with me and connect with other people that are part of our tribe and our vibe. So I'd like to see that. YouTube Code of Ethics Officer sent a fire emoji. Thank you. When I see that, I get worried. I'm like, this is the YouTube police. But the YouTube police has sent a fire emoji and about 10 flying dove emojis, so I like that. All right. And Shred, Jeremy. All right, thank you, everybody. That was badass. Thanks, Little Miss Goth. Bravo. Great job, that solo. Sweet. It smells like Team Spirit. Commonly requested too. It is, yes. In fact, I think maybe in my last 3 or 4 live streams, it has been requested. So I will play it for you. But then we also had a request for Green Day. Is the Green Day guy still in here? Drop me a comment if you're still in here, Green Day guy. And I can play that. I just have to look up the chords again. I don't know how to sing it, I just know how to play it. So there's a little sample of Team Spirit, which I just found out the other day. It was actually somebody had said that Kurt Cobain smells like Team Spirit. It was meant to be a diss, and being the grungy guy that he was, he took that diss and turned it into the biggest song in the world at the time period. So that was a little interesting backstory. Jesus of Suburbia. Is that a Green Day song? That song came out when I was in high school. Cool. I've always loved it. That song is definitely a vibe of a very grungy variety. I remember the first time I heard that song because a girl I liked told me she liked Nirvana, and so I had to look them up. And so I had already predetermined that I was going to like the song too. Oh, Hotel California. Yeah, I can do that one too. Okay, I think we lost our Green Day guy, so I'm gonna hop to Hotel California. Yeah, that one might need a little polishing. Definitely needs a little polishing. In fact, with Hotel California, I don't know how well I'll be able to sing it right now with my sore throat. Gosh, I should learn that solo too. I'm supposed to play Hotel California and Comfortably Numb. Those were both requests for this weekend, and I do not know either of those solos, and they're both gigantic solos. So I'm gonna spend a few hours kind of looking them over and getting the general gist of it, but I don't think I'll be able to learn them note for note. But let me see if I can find it on here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so here's a little Hotel California. Great song. Thanks for all the hearts. On a dark desert highway, you were waiting in my head. The walls fell like the dust, rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my side grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Then she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Tell you a room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find me here. She said, we are all just prisoners here, all along the place. In the Western dreamers, together for peace. They stepped in with their stealing knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find a passage back to the place I was before. The lies and nightmare we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yeah, like I said, I don't actually know how to play that solo, but I know the scale it's in, so I can kind of BS my way around it. At least for now, but I am gonna actually try to learn that sometime this week. Ooh, that's a fun one, but I do not think my voice is up for it today. Some dude, thank you. YouTube Code of Ethics Officer message retracted. Oh, it retracted. I was like, did a YouTube Code of Ethics Officer, and I don't think this is a real officer for YouTube. I think it's just a name, but it would have been so funny if a officer's comment got mediated. I don't know. That just seems ironic to me. It's like a police getting arrested. Hotel California talks about the moon landing being fake. Interesting. Let me know in the comments. We got a handful of people in here. Let me know if you believe in the moon landing. We have 21 people watching right now. This is a very high number of people watching for my streams. Usually I have like somewhere between 0 and 10. And so we are doubling the average. And we are 1 hour into the live stream. So killing it. You guys are killing it. Thanks for being here. And let me know if you believe in the moon landing. I think that's a funny, interesting, fascinating topic. And I'm not so interested in whether or not we actually landed on the moon as much as the way that people view it and the way that looking at conspiracies reveals the way that people see the world and analyze difficult questions. And yeah. And I've been back and forth. There's been times when I believed it, other times when I don't believe it, and right now I don't know. I just don't really lean one way or the other. I'd say I'm about 50-50. Balsima? Is that a song name? Eagles, yes, and I saw them in Salt Lake. Wonderful concert. They bring their own sound system to all of their concerts, and they have a policy where each person in the audience can only be X number of feet away from the closest speaker. So they bring in a lot of speakers and put them throughout the venue, and so no matter where you are, it literally feels like you're getting a private concert, and you can hear their fingers moving between the chords and the tiny little details in their voices, and they're definitely true masters of their craft. And they were a band that inspired me endlessly growing up. Yes, Jeremy, I'm in between yes and no. I am too. Some dude says fake. Maybe drop, was the moon landing real and why do you think so? And the best case I've heard for it being real comes from Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's a scientist I like to listen to because he is very fascinating and I think he has a brilliant mind and I like the way he thinks. But he says the problem with faking the moon landing is you also have to fake basically millions of pages of documents and engineering books and astrophysics booklets that describe the way that these aircraft work, and all of these people involved would have, there's so many people that would have noticed things that had gone wrong, and he was pointing out things where in the videos you can watch for when they're jumping and it looks like they're on a trampoline or maybe moving in slow motion or something, you can watch the dust on their feet, and if it falls faster, then you know that they're being held up. But the dust would go up and down at the same speed as the person jumping, which is really slow. But then there's other footage that looks totally fake, and there's some questionable things going on with the way the shadows fall, and the overall psychology of why would you actually land on the moon when you could film it in Hollywood and then use that footage to convince Russia to invest tons of money into trying to get to space, and then it would basically just be kind of a strategy, a political strategy to fake it. So Yeah, and especially after the accident, I think it was a Challenger. Challenger may have been the more recent one, but after we lost people in an explosion because strapping people to basically a giant missile and launching them beyond the atmosphere is a very dangerous task. After that, I think it would make sense that they would just fake it. Oh, Miss Goth's in the middle about it. Oh, some dude. I'm actually running through a GT100 pedal board. I don't have an amp. So I run my pedal board directly into my little PA system. And this is just a little Gemini speaker that I bring for gigs. And it's good for, smaller spaces and stuff. It's not super loud, but it gets the job done. And then my main rig is actually the Fractal Audio FM3, which is awesome. And also not a real amp, it's an amp modeler, but I really like the sound of it and highly recommend it. I have a way to figure it out from Jeremy. Great. Please share. I was expecting the next comment to be you revealing your secrets, but the next one was some dude saying Challenger exploded like 20 years ago. Yes, so that's the one I remember. I was living in New York at the time, and I remember that day. I think a lot of people probably do. It's kind of freaking news to learn about, especially while it's happening and there's debris falling into the atmosphere. The original head astronaut died mysteriously a few years before and said it was impossible. Very interesting. When you can really feel the music in your mind, body, and soul is the best thing ever. Total experience like that is total bliss. Yes, little Miss Goth, that is the essence of why I play music, and also the essence of what I think is enlightenment, where people talk about becoming in this flow state of everything being connected. And I think good art can bring people there. It's not the only way. I think there's a lot of ways to get there, but definitely can create that feeling of total bliss. I can't find a good amp. 15 watts or under. Do you think Fender Juniors are good? Yes, the Fender Blues Junior. Dude, that is one of my favorite amps of all time. And I even use my amp modeler, which is more expensive than an actual Blues Junior. I use that to model a Blues Junior, and I love that sound. It's really a unique sound that works well. So I highly recommend, the Fender Blues Junior, and if you can get it used, they're really not that expensive. And the smaller ampage is actually a good thing because then you don't need to crank it so hot to get that natural tube draft.
Do you mind if I steal your headphones? Thanks.
There you go. Sorry for all the noise.
No, I don't have a problem with you. I'm just going to do reading with this deck, and it's more meditative, and I want to try this soundscape, and it does spatial audio.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
My AirPods are broken. Like, they work, but there's, like, static enough that it's, like, almost painful. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, that might be a little dramatic, but not just annoying, but, like, farther than that, but painful seems like much. Does that make sense? Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
Hello, everybody.
Enjoy.
Sorry to distract you.
You're good. Oh yeah, Green Day. Yeah, I'll do the Green Day.
Can I come back with me?
Yeah. I'm not familiar with a Vox 10C1. I would say it's a matter of preference. I will say this. The upside and the downside with the Blues Junior is it's a very distinct tone. I think for me, I would use it probably more, I would be more inclined to use it with a single coil pickup. Just the way it plays off of that, you get that nice kind of slappiness that you get with single coil, and then you get the roundedness of the Fender versus, say, if I have played this through the Blues Junior, also sounds beautiful, but it's not that sweet spot, made in heaven type of combination, if that makes sense. So it's a very distinct sound, and if you like the sound, then absolutely worth it. But if you feel like that will limit you, then maybe not. So for example, the Blues Junior would be great for a Eric Johnson sound, who's one of my favorite guitarists. And as far as tone goes, I would say Eric Johnson, David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, Clapton. Those guys have some of the sweetest, creamiest tones, and they get that generally with amp. It's more of a pure sound of the guitar. And for that type of thing, I would play maybe a glitch or this guy right here with double humbuckers. Anything with humbuckers, I would probably lean more toward the Fox amp. But one thing you can do that's really helpful is if you just look up your favorite guitar player. Hey, Jeremy. Yes, we all want answers. Yeah, D9 is a very talented guy. I feel very lucky to know him. And I'm planning to collaborate with him sometime soon. I gotta reach out to make that happen. But we've talked about it a little bit in the past. If anyone is interested in the astronaut that died before the moon landing, it was called Virgil Grissom. Yeah, I did look into that. I've watched some of the documentaries on the conspiracy. It's very interesting. Yeah, are you a metal player? What's your style? Fuzz and metal. I do love metal distortions, and I use them just for kind of heavier blues. You can go wrong. So I think the Blues Junior is a great choice, and I recommend modelers to everybody just because they're so great. Like they're so convenient, especially if you're gigging. You don't even need to bring an amp with you, and you plug it straight into their sound system. And most venues have a really good sound system, and then it makes it a lot easier to mix it so that your guitar fits in nicely with the voice and with the drums and everything. And that way everybody is hearing the same mix versus the people on stage getting blasted by the amps, and then the people in the back having virtually no guitar because the guitars are so loud on stage that they get killed on the actual mix. And then with modelers, you can play around, right? You might play a Blues Junior, even if you love it for 10 years, and stick with just that one setting on your modeler. But then let's say you fall in love with like AC/DC, who uses a Marshall stack, and then you can just literally go click a button and you have a big Marshall stack type of sound. So some modelers are pretty bad, I'll admit it, but in general, most of them are really, really good these days. And especially anything that's more modernly designed tends to sound really good. Yeah, and then the other good thing with modelers is you can add the fuzz, you can add the metal pedals, all that stuff really easy. All right, Jeremy, we're waiting for the secrets. Oh, my audio cut out. That's good to know. I'm sorry about that. Let me know if you need me to repeat anything. You haven't seen anyone play live music in a while. All right, dude, man, 86. Here's some live music. That was a very live, in real time E minor chord on the guitar. I'm gonna jump back into real music in just a second here. I'm just responding to all these comments. We can hear you a little, then it comes back full force. That's weird. That must be a Wi-Fi problem. Yeah, I should hit up my Wi-Fi people, get that fixed. I hope everybody's having a good night. Me too. Okay. And I hope it went out again. Dang. Is this a blues sesh you want it to be? I can play some blues. I grew up playing 80s rock, but been more into 60s lately. I'm 28, been playing since I was 6. Very cool. You know, I'm kind of similar. I actually got really into the 80s first, and then I moved back into the 70s, and then the 60s with the Beatles, and Elvis and stuff like that. And then from there, I moved into modern pop, and then kind of retroactively got into punk and jumped into electronic. And right now I'm kind of into electronic and actually making an EDM album, which I'm really excited about. Okay, but I'm gonna do a little more music, and my computer's about to die, so this may be one of my last one or two songs, but here we go. This one, let's do this one. Actually, I'll turn this into a blues jam. This one's got a little jam in it. Should tumble to the sea. I won't be afraid, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Laptop's dead, so that's that. But actually, let me finish the song up on the looper pedal. It will make it real bluesy. Start with some acoustic. Make it sound nice and live.
Just one more song. This one's originally by Fleetwood Mac, and it's called Landslide. Took my love, took it down, climbed the mountain and I turned around. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will landslide bring you down? Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Time makes you bolder, children get older, I'm getting older too. Been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Time makes you bolder, children get older, I'm getting older too. Took my love, took it down, climbed the mountain and I turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will landslide bring you down?
Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up with that one. I'll leave some background music going. And this is me playing with my looper pedal. This is a Boss GT100. And I like doing this. I think it's really fun to just kind of loop my stuff. Plus, as y'all can tell, I am quite rusty. And so this is a good chance for me to kind of brush up on everything. Especially my voice, which is quite sore at the moment. So I gotta get some rest and heal up and keep working on these chops. And I'll probably be back again tomorrow. So stick around, drop a subscription if you like what you hear. And I've got some new music I'm recording that I'll be releasing pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, adios. Thank you, everyone. Hendrix and Credence is my vibes these days. Nice, yeah. Both good bands. Great song, dude. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thanks for all the clapping, everybody, and the different color hands clapping. Do you think a Fender Junior would take a fuzz or metal pedal well? Yes, it should. Also, if you go into a Guitar Center or any guitar store, really, they should let you try out pretty much anything that you want to buy. And the only time that they might get weird about it is if it's really, really expensive gear and they have it in a case or something, and then they might just watch you while you're playing it. But usually if you just ask, you say, hey, I'm interested in buying this, then they'll let you mix and match and figure out, what you want to do. I've even gone into Guitar Center with my own gear and said, hey, I wanted to combine, this pedal with this new amp that I'm looking into buying, and they had no problem with me plugging it in and all that stuff. So you should be good to just take it in and feel it, because there's nothing quite the same as feeling it in person. And especially if you're going the actual tube amp route, a lot of that comes through the actual experience of being in the room with it, the way that it vibrates the air and rumbles the floor and all of that. It's a kind of a special experience that you can replicate pretty well through a recording, but there's nothing like being in the room with it. So I would recommend finding a guitar shop and then bringing in the stuff that you want to try out, or trying it out off of their displays, and see what mixes and matches well. In a couple of minutes, I will leave the stream because I'm sleepy. Jeremy, yes, me too. Etoel? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Sorry about that, but I got NUX for now because I can't afford Fractal's FM3. I'm not familiar with the NUX, but I do know there's a whole bunch of really awesome pedals out there these days. But the FM3 is amazing. I have it right there. Bing! And I love it. I'm just blown away by every effect I've used, and I have done very, very little tweaking. So I will pull it up. I'll say, here's the Van Halen effect. Here's the Jimi Hendrix rig. Here's the AC/DC rig. I just plug in and play, and most of the time it sounds great. I should say every single time it has sounded great. The only thing is sometimes I like a little more bass or something like that, and then I can go and adjust it real quick. Okay, well, I'm gonna get some sleep as well, and hopefully heal this sickness that I have. But thank you all for being here, and have a great night, and I'll see you sometime soon.